Hello everyone and welcome to TaiyangNews. This is Bhambhani, the senior editor at TaiyangNews, and I'm happy to welcome you at the TaiyangNews first physical event, the Solar Technology Conference India 2025. And today I have with me Mr. Gautam Mohanka of Gautam Solar, one of the oldest solar PV manufacturers in India. Welcome to TaiyangNews.
Thank you.
So, sir, can you please tell us a little bit about your capacity, current capacity, plans?
So by right now, our current capacity is about 1.5 gigawatt. By May, in about 45 days, we'll have an operational capacity of about 3.5 gigawatts, as our new lines are under implementation and should be operational by May mid.
This is all module.
This is all solar panels, solar modules, yeah.
And you are also planning to get into backward integration with cells?
Yeah, we have no choice.
Right.
With the government directive, we have to follow that, and it's for good of the country also, because now we'll be, as a country, we'll be manufacturing all of the cells internally, and our company also plans to do that. We are already under implementation of a 2 gigawatt cell line, which will be expanding to about 5 gigawatt in some time.
Okay. And when we are talking about India's manufacturing capacity, there's a lot of fear also about overcapacity because India is still approximately a 25 gigawatt market. So what are your views on that?
Yeah, there'll definitely be overcapacity. There's no doubt about it. So, but you have to see, in every industry there's overcapacity, whether it be steel, aluminum, copper, even consumer durable products, consumer goods, FMCG, FMEG, garments. Every sector has overcapacity. See, the important thing is you have to maintain your integrity as a company. You have to deliver good quality products. You have to deliver good value to the customer, and the customer will stick with you. So there'll be manufacturers who will not be able to sell any capacity. There'll be manufacturers who will be so full of orders, they'll not be able to deliver maybe some capacity on time. So there'll be, in like airline industry also, we have various airlines who are making losses, and we have Indigo making huge profits. Why is that? Because in every industry, there'll be few operational players who will be very good at their job, and others will be, there are basically coming, they're attracted by the flavor of the season, which is solar right now. But in 3 years time, it'll be all over. Nobody will enter solar anymore, because there'll be already be overcapacity. Some people will bleed, some people will still keep on making money. So it's a game of economics. The undercapacity attracts more players. It creates overcapacity. Then few players leave the industry, and it becomes okay again.
As we have seen in
But you have to maintain your brand integrity. You have to maintain your quality integrity. You cannot play around with those things. And it'll be difficult for some of the players. But we've been in the industry for past 27 years, and we plan to be for next at least 50 years more. I'm the second generation entrepreneur. My father started this, and my next generation, my son is already in college. We're preparing him for to come into our industry. So we're preparing for the next generation. We're not there for this short 5-10 years. We're not in business for that. So, but most of the people, many of the people will think like that. Many of the people will not think like that. So overcapacity would be there, but it's not much of a concern to serious players.
Okay. So so there will be consumption also, there will be demand also, and outside India as well. So you have any plans to export markets?
We are not exporting right now. We have our hands full with the Indian market. We're trying to get into the US market, but only time will tell how it happens and what happens there, because of now the ongoing tariff war. So let's see how it happens.
Every day is a new thing.
Every day is a new thing. Every day is a new thing. So you have to wake up at 2 o'clock to understand what is going on in the US. And
so also when we talk about capacity, but also at the same time the cost is a concern. So Chinese modules, Chinese products are still cost competitive compared to Indian. So how are Indian manufacturers going to bridge the gap?
See, in between, we heard the news that the Chinese import from China would get more expensive, because the Chinese government has reduced the subsidy from about 15-16% to 13% or something. So there's an element of big subsidy there, number one. Number two, they have already reach the economies of scale. The supply chain is situated in their own country. The interest costs are much lower as compared to our country. So their costs are cheaper. But you have to see in the long run, as our capacity improves as a country, as our quality improves, as our production process improves, which is already happening at a very, very fast scale, our cost will also come down. And I'll not say we'll be able to beat China anytime soon, but we'll be there so that we're able to compete on our own, basically. And especially when you look at China minus subsidy, India on its own. So we will be on a cost competitive level. I'll not say we'll be evenly matched, but we'll give them run for their money. I think we.
That's the hope.
Yeah.
So and so Chinese government has always supported solar PV, so which has been a success story. What are your expectations from the Indian government, because they have given policy support, they have given a long-term vision, but what more do you think the manufacturers want to get there?
See, we want everything. Basically, government has been very, very supportive. There's no doubt about it. Government has been, the ministry has been very supportive. The government of India has been very supportive. They've come out with various schemes. Even the states have various incentive policies in place. And this is a long-term roadmap in terms of it's buying made in India products. We have a understanding that the cells would also have to be all made in India. And further on, we are also looking as a country into wafers and ingot production, which will again become compulsorily made in India. So our, in a sense, markets are secured against the Chinese players. Obviously, we have to work hard as a country, as various organizations who are competing in the industry to provide good quality products at reasonable prices. And as an industry, we're doing a fairly good job in that. Our expectation from government, if they can lower the interest rate, they can basically make electricity cheaper, they can make land more, as in more easily available, they can iron out all the wrinkles which are there in the implementation of various projects. But see, that is what an entrepreneur is for, basically. That's our job. It's not government's job. Oh, it's a wish list. If it gets done, I'm very happy about it. But even if the government has done its job, and now it's our turn, basically, I'll say. There's a wish list, but it's only a wish list. It's not something that I'm expecting the government to do it, because it's our job at the end of the day.
Right. On that note, thank you so much for being with us today. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.